welcome again to my channel. Today I am going to explain the discovery of proton. I have already explained you the discovery of electron. Today you see the discovery of proton. See here an atom is electrically neutral, but electron present in it are negatively charged particles. Scientists discovered that atom is electrically neutral, but when they discover electron पे क्या था? Negative charge. Hence, the atom must also contain some positively charged particles so that the overall charge on it become zero. Means, scientists they were thinking if electron negatively charged particles are present in an atom, there must be some positively charged particles are also present in the atom. That's why overall charge on atom become zero. These particles should be found in the discharge tube itself when the cathode rays are formed. So here, like a discovery of electron, I have already explained you discharge tube, and these particles of protons are also present in the discharge tube. So here again students, I am going to show you discharge tube here. You can see the same tube is drawn here. This one discharge tube. One end of the tube is positively charged, that is called anode. Another end of the discharge tube, that electrode, it is called cathode, which is negatively charged. But what is the difference in this? Here students see, you can see very carefully the cathode having the hole. I have drawn separately also. This one you can see the hole in it. So here the cathode is perforated. In your book the word is used, perforated means having holes. Okay, so when these two electrodes are connected to the high voltage, conditions तो same होनी है. Inside the discharge tube pressure is very low. Here the voltage is very high. Okay, so here you can see some of the rays traveling from anode to cathode. I have shown with arrows. यहाँ पे देखो some of the rays traveling from anode to cathode. Same way from cathode also some of the rays are coming and going toward anode. Okay, means from anode positively charged rays are coming, from cathode negatively charged rays are coming. Okay students. So students, here the rays which are coming from anode, they are called anode rays. The rays which are coming from cathode, they are called as cathode rays. And you can see here anode, it is positively charged. Means anode, the particles are positively charged. And here you can see the name of the scientist who discovered these positively charged particle in the discharge tube. The name of the scientist is Goldstein, and you can underline this name of the scientist in your book also. Okay students, now see the characteristics of anode rays. Here the first characteristic is anode rays are stream of positively charged particles. Okay, here the anode rays are also made up of small particles, and particles are positively charged. Another second characteristic of anode rays are particles constituting anode ray differ with the gas. Means here if you will take nitrogen gas, the particle will be different. If you will take oxygen gas, the particle will be different. Means different gas, different particle. Okay, here again see the point. The particle constituting anode rays differ with their gas used in the discharge tube. Means different gas with different particles. This is the another characteristic of anode rays that will distinguish between cathode and anode rays. Now students, at the end you see here, suppose this is an atom of a gas, and here but this atom actually consists of particles, anode rays. We will give anode rays are positively charged, so here positive charge is there, plus negatively charged electrons are there in an atom, so we have given the name cathode rays. So this is all about the discovery of proton. Next. Okay, thank you students. And for the next video, subscribe my channel and thank you for the comments you have given me.